I would argue that I got pretty depressed, to be fair, because I spent most of my days alone in uni. And that's sort of why I'm so like, sometimes so grateful for like the position I'm in now, because I know I say it, but like you guys don't even understand, bro. I was borderline like suicidal, bro. Like so bad. It was so bad to the point where I was like, it's not gonna work. Like this trading stuff, you know, it's not gonna work for me. But yeah, man. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and yeah, welcome to my favorite place in the entire world. Currently, I am in my secret little spot in my condo. It's basically like a rooftop, but as you can see, the rooftop has the most insane view ever of the entire city. Like it's literally insane. What I do every day, I've made it a routine where I buy a pineapple from the local like market guy, and I basically just sit here and sort of just appreciate life. This will be a new sort of series. I don't know what it's going to be called. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I guess today's episode, I will be speaking about, I guess, just sticking through the process, okay? Because I think that's the biggest problem when it comes to trading is, I think people, you know, expect results really quickly, but the thing is, that's never going to happen when it comes to trading, right? There is never going to be a time where you're just going to magically, you know, see results quickly. Like, you do need to spend a lot of time doing this, and I think that's a thing that people, they know subconsciously, they understand that, but when it actually comes down to it, they find it very difficult to actually keep going. So this video, completely off the top of my head, by the way, it's not scripted at all. I literally was just sitting here eating my pineapple, and I thought, you know what, let's just pull out the camera and drop some wisdom, because I've realized that at the moment, you know, at the sort of like point my life is at now, I don't really need anything else. Like, it sounds crazy to say, but it's like, I'm so happy with my life. I think that living in Bangkok, living in Thailand, having, you know, a good amount of money coming in every month, is all I need. Like, there is nothing else I need. So for me to make these videos to you guys is just to give me something to do, because I just want to try and help you guys out if I can in some sort of way. And I think this video will be good to just kind of give you that motivation to keep going, because, you know, it's 2025 now. It's already been 1 month of 2025. January is finished, and you've got 11 months now to lock in. So use these 11 months, guys, to really focus, because as you can see, I am living in Bangkok. I am living full-time as a trader in Bangkok. And this has come from just years of hard work, years of looking in, years of focus, to be able to get to the position I'm at now, where I can travel and do anything I want. Like, I was thinking about this the other day. I can do anything I want, right? Within reason, I can do anything I want. I am essentially like as free as you can get in terms of, you know, I make enough money now to the point where if I wanted to rent a supercar, I can rent a supercar. If I wanted to go to Dubai, I could go to Dubai. But what you guys need to understand as well is that eventually you realize that money is not the goal. The goal is freedom. And for me, freedom to be able to live like this in Bangkok is enough. And I don't really want any more. I think at this point, you know, anything else wouldn't really improve my life anymore. Like, seriously. I think literally just sitting up here with a pineapple is like all I need in life, bro, because you guys can't really see the view, but like the view up here is just amazing. So yeah, I'm not trying to boast in any way. I'm just trying to say to you guys, like, you have to keep on going, because when you get to this level, you know, where you can actually be a trader, you know, your opportunities and the life you can live is just insane. You know, all it takes is one payout, one big payout to really start to see that change in your life. I remember my first big payout. It was like maybe $2,000 or something on 100K, the first ever 100K I passed. And it was a very good moment, but you do realize quickly that from that moment on, your life will never be the same. I remember when I made that 2,000 something dollars, I don't know exactly what it was, but I remember when I made it, I was like, wow, bro, I made it, but now what? Like, now I can't go back to my 9-to-5 job, can I? Because I know that it's possible to make 2K in a matter of hours. Like, and it's when you get to that point in your life, that's when there is no going back. Once you see that success, and you guys will all see it at some point, when you see that success, there is no going back. Because at that point, you realize that you have the skills to do well. And when you have the skills to do well, there is no going back on that. You know, there's nothing you can do at that point. When you are locked in with trading, and when you've given it everything, when you've given it your all, there is no turning back. The only thing you can do now is keep on going. And I'm saying that from an experienced trader who's been at a position where he wanted to quit. Like, there were so many times, guys, where I wanted to quit. So bad. So bad. And this is why I come up here, because I get emotional about the fact that I almost gave up. I almost gave up on everything. Like, bro, there was times at university where I literally just, bro, I just wanted to just not even bother anymore, man. I was just like in a position where I was like, I don't want to be an accountant, but I can't do trading. Like, I just don't think it's for me. And if I had given up, if I had stopped, I would not be where I am today. I would not be in a position where I can, you know, travel the world, bro. Like, at 21 years old, to have the freedom I have is truly a blessing. Like, it's something, bro, I never would have thought was possible. So, yeah, it's just insane. Now, sometimes I see as well posts on Instagram, and they say something along the lines of, like, I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. It's those videos that guys will make on Instagram, you know, the guys that are really successful, and they'll say something along the lines of, like, you know, you say you want to be successful, but at the end of the day, you do a bit of work and then you go home and you continue to play video games. You continue to do the same thing you've always been doing. Now, in order for change to occur, that is not going to get you to the position you want to be in, right? And those guys who make motivational videos saying things like that, they are telling the truth. And I will tell you the exact same thing. If you want to become successful, you have to cut out every single bad habit that is holding you back. I've got friends who, you know, want to know how to trade like me. They ask me for tips, they ask me for help, but I don't give them any help until they can actually change their life first and do the hard thing first for themselves. There's nothing that I can do to teach you how to trade if you aren't in this yourself. You have to be able to cut out bad habits, to actually lock in, to actually stop playing video games, to stop watching YouTube videos that are pointless, to stop wasting time with girls, right? And these are things that people know. They know these things, but it's about actually putting this into practice and actually taking the time to go ahead and do these things to see success. And I think this is where people go wrong, is they try and, for example, learn how to trade. And yes, it's difficult, but the reason why they don't see success in the first place is not because it's necessarily difficult, but it's because they don't position their lives in a way that it's possible to see success. You're not going to be a trader. You're not going to master dropshipping. You're not going to be able to become a multi-million-dollar business person if you are lazy in your personal life, if your routine is terrible. Now, I'm not sitting here and saying you need to have cold showers every morning and wake up at 5 a.m. and do a run and do sit-ups. None of that, right? I never really did any of that. And I don't think it's beneficial. I think all you need to do is just focus on the important things, right? Which, for me, is just showing up every day. You know, cutting out the things that aren't important, such as YouTube and video games and silly dates with girls. Bro, one thing I'll say as well is, you know, if you're focused on girls, which I was for a long time, it's a waste of time. It's a serious waste of time, because you need to understand the girl is chasing the man who's chasing his dreams. And that is 100% true. The only way you're ever going to get the girl that you want is if you focus on yourself and cut out girls. Now, it sounds crazy, but it is the truth. And I think it's just so many things like this that stop guys or girls from ever seeing their full potential, is they're just focused on the wrong things. Because maybe their friends are like, you know, your friend's got a girlfriend and they're having an amazing time, and you're like, oh, I wish I had this experience, I wish I had a girlfriend. But when you're living like that, when you're focused on what everyone else is doing, you're never actually going to be fully focused on your own goal, on your own path, and you'll never see success. The only way you'll see success is if you change the person you are today. So I guess that's sort of the purpose of this video, is to kind of motivate you guys to obviously keep on going with trading, but also understand that the person who you are is not the person who's going to be a full-time trader. Because if you were the person right now who is going to be a full-time trader, you'd already be a full-time trader, but you're not. And the reason you're not is because you need to change the person who you are today. You have to change in order to become the person you want to be. And if you're not willing to do that, you will never see success. And that's the reality of it. Every single successful person I know had to change the person they are to become the person they want to be and the person they are now. And I think also, right, another thing to mention on top of that is I had friends who maybe would say to me, oh, Sal, you've changed. And yes, I have changed, bro. I've matured, I've grown up, and I've realized that drinking every day and spending time wasted in the club is not gonna get me to where I want to get to. Now, you're always gonna have friends like that who don't appreciate your hard work and think, oh, you've changed for the wrong reasons, for money, etc. But what you need to understand is they don't see the vision. And to be honest, they will regret it a few years from now. They're gonna be asking you for help. They're gonna be asking you how you did it. And all I can say to that is they deserve what's coming to them. But don't be that person who is asking for help. Be the person who's made the change in their life so that people ask you for help. And that's only gonna come from you locking in for the next couple of months, for the next year, for the next 2 years, however long it takes. You've got to lock in, because this is this is it. This is the time where your life will change if you just focus. Most of you already know who I am, which is probably why you're watching this video still. I was at university 2 years ago. I was studying accounting at Sheffield, and at the time I had probably less than £100 in my bank account. I couldn't afford eat meals out. I couldn't afford a thing. But instead of wasting that time, with my friends smoking and drinking like everyone else at uni was, I looked in. I would argue that I got pretty depressed, to be fair, because I spent most of my days alone in uni. And that's sort of why I'm so sometimes so grateful for the position I'm in now, because I know I say it, but you guys don't even understand, bro. I was borderline suicidal, bro. So bad. It was so bad to the point where I was like, it's not gonna work. This trading stuff, it's not gonna work for me. But yeah, man, you just have to keep on going, bro. There's no magic strategy. There's no hidden gem that's gonna transform your life forever in trading. The only thing you can do is commit to the cause, bro. Commit to just giving it everything you have. Because what's the worst thing that happens? The worst thing that happens is you live like everybody else. You go back to working a 9-to-5 job. You go back to doing what 99% of the world's population do, which is working a job. The worst thing that could possibly happen is you become normal. Do you understand? Do you actually understand when you put it like that? The worst possible thing, if trading doesn't work out, is that you go back to living like everybody else, right? Bro, how are you not taking the risk? How are you not investing your money? How are you not actually trying to master this trading thing? Because the worst possible case is you go back to being a normal person in a 9-to-5 job. To me, it's a no-brainer. And that's why at university, I spent every single second of my fucking life trying to master trading. Because the worst case is I didn't master it, and I lived like everybody else, getting a degree, working a 9-to-5 job, and that's it. That was the worst case. The worst case is that I lived like everybody else. Bro, you have to look in. You have to at least give it a try. How are you gonna sit here watching this video, right? Seeing me be successful, and I'm not trying to boast, I'm just saying, I was able to do it. How are you gonna see me able to do it and not try and do this yourself? How are you gonna be happy with the life that you're living when somebody like me, who's a normal kid, a normal 21-year-old kid, just turned 21 10 days ago, is living in Bangkok making tens of thousands of dollars every single day from his phone, right? How are you gonna accept that? I couldn't. And I'm sorry, I know I've been shouting a bit now, but it's because I believe in this. I believe in working hard. I believe in doing the things I say because I did it. And I know that if you guys listen to this video, and if you're still watching this video now, you are serious about this and you actually want to lock in. So that's step number one. Step number one is accepting the fact that you have more to do. There's more work to be done. And that's why you're watching this video. That's why you probably are still here. But now you need to take the action to actually get to the point where you can see the results. I've realized I've hardly ate any of this pineapple. Let me eat some more. But yeah, literally, you know what you need to do. You got to lock in. You need to give the next few months everything you have, bro. You know, stop wasting your time on YouTube, bro. Like, what the hell is watching KSI's new meme video gonna do for you, bro? You know, you gotta be selfish. You have to cut out things that you don't want to cut out, but you need to cut out for the greater cause. If that's video games, do it. If that's women, do it. If that's seeing your friends every day at the pub, do it. If that's spending your money on stupid stuff instead of buying prop firm challenges, do it. That's the only thing I can say, bro, is you need to focus up. You need to actually lock in, because if you're watching this video, like I said, you're here for a reason. You believe you can do this, so why are you not doing it? There is more you can do. And what I recommend as well, right, is write down on a piece of paper everything you're doing at the moment and brainstorm, right? Brainstorm what you can improve on. For example, right, a big thing that I do in my life is, I'll try and show you now, but it's going to be tricky for me to show you because I'm so far away from the camera, but everything I do is on a calendar, right? I don't know if you can see this, but every second of my life, even up until this day, even though I'm successful, every second of my life is on a calendar, right? Everything is on calendar, okay? And the benefit of this is that I'm not lazy. Even though I could be lazy and I could do no work now for the rest of my life, if I wanted to, I still journal and I still try and improve, and I still make sure that every single hour of my life is used in the best possible way. So that's something I would recommend you do as well. Use your time efficiently, effectively, and actually make sure that every single time, every single hour you're alive, you're using this the best possible way you can, okay? Because every hour counts. I saw something, and it's something like there's only 8,000 hours left of this year. 8,000 hours. When you think about it like that, that's not a lot of time. 8,000 hours left of the year. Bro, that's gonna fly. That's literally gonna fly. And you've got to make sure that you're using the most of that time. You have to keep locking in. There's no giving up now. There is no giving up now. Oh man, my legs are starting to hurt, bro. I've got a cramp. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos like this, then let me know, because for me, this video was really minimal effort. I did not plan it in the slightest. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this video actually does well, because it deserves to do well. It's not why I made the video. I didn't make this for views. I made this because I was bored and I wanted to give back to you guys some sort of value. But, you know, I hope it does well, because this video is valuable. This is what you need, right? This is what I wish I had. Someone telling me once a week, keep going. And that's what I'll do for you. That's what I'll do. If you want me to do this more, if you want a video just like this, where it's maybe 20, 30 minutes of just raw motivation for trading, then let me know in the comments, and I'll do this every single week. I'll sit here every single week for you guys just to motivate you, because that's the point of the thing I'm trying to get to now is, like I said at the start, like there's nothing that would really improve my life anymore. Like seriously, I'm being for real. Buying a Lamborghini does not excite me in the slightest at all, right? I am my most happy I've ever been right now, sitting up here on this roof, eating a flipping pineapple. Like, it's so crazy to say, bro, because like when I was learning how to trade, I really thought that the purpose of learning how to trade was to be able to afford the most expensive things in the world. But now that I have it, right, I just don't care for it. Like literally, I don't care. So it's just crazy. But yeah, let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I can definitely make some more. Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe. And if you are wanting to learn with me, then press the first link in the description, and you can basically book a call with my team and have the chance of joining my community and learning with me one-on-one. So guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time. Peace.